Sir Timothy John Berners Lee was born June 8, 1955. He is an English computer scientist best known for inventing the World Wide Web. This was the first web server. Since then, because of Tim Berners-Lee, we have made leaps and bounds in the internet world. Out of frustration, Tim began to push the boundaries of the internet. Well, I'll let him tell you.
So going back to 1989, I wrote a memo suggesting a global hypertext system. Nobody really did anything with it very much. But 18 months later, this is how innovation happens. 18 months later, my boss said I could do it on the side as a sort of a play project. Kick the tires of a new computer we got. And so he gave me the time to code it up. So I basically roughed out what HTML should look like, hypertext protocol, HTTP, the idea of URLs, these names for things, which started with HTTP. I wrote the code and put it out there. Why did I do it? Well, it was basically frustration. I was frustrated. I was working as a software engineer in this huge, very exciting lab. Lots of people coming from all over the world. They brought all sorts of different computers with them. They had all sorts of different data formats, all sorts of kinds of documentation systems, so that in all that diversity, if I wanted to figure out how to build something out of a bit of this and a bit of this, everything I looked into, I had to connect to some new machine, I had to learn to run some new program, I would find the data, maybe the information I wanted in some new data format, and these were all incompatible. It was just very frustrating. The frustration was that there's all this unlocked potential. In fact, on all these disks, there were documents. So if you just imagine them all being part of some big virtual documentation system in the sky, then, say, on the internet, then life would be so much easier. Well, once you've had an idea like that, it kind of gets under your skin, and even if people don't read your memo, actually he did. It was found after he died, his copy, it was found he'd written vague but exciting in pencil on the corner.
And the rest, as they say, is history. As Tim shared, he made a proposal for an information management system in March of 1989. This proposal led to the implementation of the first successful communication between a hypertext transfer protocol, or what we today know as HTTP information. Because of Tim, the word click takes on a whole new meaning. He started a grassroots movement, and now the internet is even more than he imagined. Tim started what is now called linked data. This linked data has three rules, or characteristics if you will. First, the linked data is no longer about documents, but things these documents are about. In a document, linked data shares information about the things, people, places, products, and events. Second, this linked data is not just random data, but important data in a standard format about things, people, events, and more. Last, this data is relational. It will not just tell a person's height and weight, but that the person was born in Germany and that Germany is in Berlin. Each piece of information is given an HTTP link, which leads to more information. It is no longer about database hugging, as Tim puts it, but breaking down the silo walls between databases and linking them together. If you have information, share it. If everybody does their part, we are all connected and empowered by it. This way, science information connects with weather information, and government information links with company information, and that links with personal information, and so on and so on. Tim Berners-Lee has received many honors and awards. So many that it would take much longer than the length of this video to name them all. One thing is for sure, the world of information will never be the same because of Tim Berners-Lee. As Tim so eloquently put it, data drives a huge amount of our lives. We pay our tax dollars and are therefore entitled to it. Information. We make it, we demand it, and we spread it.